Hey everyone. Is achieving financial freedom about reaching $600,000, $1 million in savings, or even more? Not necessarily. The key to achieving financial freedom is actually quite simple. It's all about managing your cash flow, which is the difference between your earnings and expenses. For example, let's assume you invest $600,000 and earn a 5% return, which provides around $2,500 per month. If you're able to grow your portfolio to keep up with inflation and avoid withdrawing from it, the balance will remain steady. This allows you to potentially pass down your assets as generational wealth. This ideal scenario is similar to the 4% withdrawal rule for retirement, showing the strength of a non-negative cash flow. Here, your assets continue to grow in a U-shaped curve over time. On the other hand, if you rely on and regularly draw down your portfolio for living expenses, you may create an N-shaped curve, which isn't sustainable, as the portfolio value and dividend income increasingly diminish. But you may wonder, don't I need more money first to grow money? While there is truth in that, let's consider the example of a young adult starting at age 30 with nearly nothing, an investment portfolio of just $500, zero CPF savings, due to using CPF for housing, a $4,000 monthly salary, take-home pay of $3,200, and $2,700 in monthly expenses. Did you know that by saving just $500 a month in a world index fund, with a conservative annual return of 8%, substantial wealth can be built over time? There's also an annual CPF contribution of $15,000 based on the gross monthly salary of $4,000. It's important to note that once housing needs are met, one can transfer CPF OA, ordinary account, funds to the SA, special account, which offers a 4% plus growth rate, significantly boosting retirement savings. According to these projections, by age 65, even without adjusting for salary growth, this person could accumulate over $1 million across their investment portfolio and CPF accounts. Through diligent work and disciplined budgeting, it's entirely possible to accumulate a substantial sum of money. But what if you want to retire earlier, say, in your late 40s or 50s? This is a challenging choice because, by this age, many have invested considerable effort in climbing the corporate ladder and reaching peak earning potential, so quitting can feel like giving up all that progress. At the same time, people want to enjoy life while they're still in good health. With the current average lifespan around 85, retiring at 65 means you'd have only about 20 years of active retirement, less than a quarter of your lifespan, and with limited health to fully enjoy what you love. So, here's a thought: instead of aiming to leave all your wealth behind, especially if you have no dependents, consider spending it. If you're willing to draw down your portfolio and spend more time with loved ones, how much would you need to retire without reducing your monthly budget? Let's explore what semi-retirement at age 47 could look like in this scenario for the same person. By this age, they might have an investment portfolio of approximately $204,000 and a CPF special account balance of $359,000. At this point, rather than pursuing high-growth, high-risk investments, the strategy should shift toward a more stable approach, focusing on dividend stocks with a 5% yield and modest 1% annual capital appreciation. However, if full-time work stops, so does monthly income and CPF contributions. With the same monthly expenses and an average dividend income of just $850, this setup leads to a significant negative cash flow, pushing the portfolio balance into negative territory by age 65. This clearly shows that relying on dividends alone isn't sustainable. To bridge this gap, consider taking on a side hustle, something less stressful and enjoyable, that generates an extra $1,200 monthly. This additional income could make a substantial difference. With it, the portfolio could last through to age 65, at which point CPF Life could provide a monthly income of $3,000 to $4,000, depending on the chosen plan. Alternatively, delaying CPF Life withdrawals until age 70 could further increase monthly payouts. In this example, retirement planning began with nearly no savings and zero CPF balance at age 30. Yet, by following a disciplined approach, early retirement is achievable, even sooner than one might expect. Those who start earlier or are able to achieve greater positive cash flow can certainly aim for earlier or fuller retirement. I've left a link to my Google spreadsheet in the description below, where you can save a copy for your own cash flow calculations. Feel free to support and comment. Thanks for watching.